Hey y'all, it's Megan and Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend some time with us today. We've got a little of this and that and the other going on, just like usual. We're gonna check our sweet potatoes, and I really don't know what else we're gonna be doing. I do know that I have lots of peppers coming in that I'm gonna have to pick, and funny enough, the newest Self-Reliance magazine just came in the mail, and they have a whole article on preserving peppers. And want to thank them also for sponsoring this video today. So I'm excited to look through that and figure out how we're going to preserve these peppers today. But first we're going to go check those sweet potatoes.
While we're walking down, I want y'all to look at how our collards have grew and our cabbage out there. Man, it's amazing. This weather's been perfect on these cold season crops, because it's amazing, y'all. Fall is in the air. Here we are at the beginning of September, and it feels more like the end of September. Y'all see the leaves in that tree right there? Already changing colors. We need to check your muscadines while we're coming by here too.
Yeah, they look like a few of them might be getting ripe when we come through here yesterday.
I pulled a bunch of weeds out here yesterday, and I could smell them, so that's always a good sign.
I love muscadines, even better than I love grapes. These are, I guess, what, scuppernongs? Ain't that what people call them?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, yeah. You want one?
Nope. It's about like a grape for me. I just can't eat it because I got to spit out a seed.
Let me check these over here. These are they're just starting, because these under here ain't. They're still green. So what you look for real quick in these scuppernongs, because I didn't know really what to look for, because I'd only ever bought them from produce stands and stuff like that. I'd never actually grew them, what to look for. So they're going to look like, you're going to get all excited when they look like that. But they've still got a greenish tint to them, and they feel pretty firm. Them ain't ready. When they turn this color, this golden brown, and they're kind of soft, pull off easy, that's how you know they're ready.
We've had them for a few years now, and they've really done their thing and showed off. I've never pruned them, never done anything to them. I should, but we haven't.
Yeah, these, I mean, they're all starting to get ripe.
So since those are coming in, Megan, the wild ones down here may be coming in.
I tried them that day you was mowing hay. There was a couple on there right. They're just now starting to turn ripe though.
Well, I can tell you, I knew when I was mowing hay that they were starting to ripen up, because y'all, if you don't know what a muscadine smells like, and you're ever, I think though muscadine, I might be wrong about this, but I think muscadines are more of a southern thing. And so if you're riding down the road and you all of a sudden smell this sweet, just honestly amazing smell, that's a muscadine vine, and that's how strong the smell of those things are when they ripen up. And you can smell them anywhere around those if you're around that vine. And so when I was mowing hay the other day, I kept getting whiffs of them. I never once seen the vine, but I kept getting plenty of whiffs.
Look at my pretty babies laying in the woods. Candy is I'm officially done milking her till next year. I'm kind of sad about it.
So we're done now. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Well, she kind of needs it. I feel like she needs a break.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's good to give them a break. It just makes me sad because
I know it does.
You know, maybe I'll lose some weight now the ice cream is going to be sweet.
You know what that means? It means no more fresh ice cream for Andy, and that's terrible.
Yeah, we're going on our winter diet. No fresh milk, no fresh butter, no fresh ice cream.
Hey, look.
Y'all, a bunch of more of them's dark.
So this here is a wild muscadine, and they're in the same family as what we just picked up there, except those are what you call scuppernongs because they're brown. These are muscadines, and they turn purple. Look kind of like a grape.
And they have an extremely thick skin.
What was it sour? What a face.
I don't think it's quite ready yet.
Yeah, I don't smell these. I can tell you, if these were ripe, you'd be smelling. I don't smell anything right here by this one.
But they sure have got dark.
There's a pile of them up in there.
Now you talk about making pretty jelly. Wild muscadines make really pretty. Now that was a good one.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Well, I think they're just starting to be right.
The only thing with wild muscadines, it ain't much in there.
No. So when I was a kid, we had one out beside one of our tobacco fields, and we had this little Nissan truck, and I can remember me and Mama doing this. We'd take and lay a tarp down in that truck. Sometimes we wouldn't lay nothing down in the bed of the truck, but we'd pull the truck up under the vine and just shake the vine and let everything fall down in the bed of the truck.
Yeah, because usually they're up high because the deer keeps them clean where they can reach them.
Oh, yeah. We're slowly coming. You know, I guess we need to pick our popcorn today, too.
Oh, we gonna do that today?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah, probably should before the deer's find it.
That's going to be a time-consuming thing, but
yeah, it is.
That's something we really need to get done. Try to do this without getting my feet wet. Tiger says she ain't crossing it, she's going through it. So now it's time to navigate the grass jungle. Boy, it's still wet down here this morning.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So you want to check the red ones first, because I about guarantee these purple ones haven't had time.
Yeah, the purple ones seem slower. So,
but all of our reds are down here on the far end. So this end up here should be the red ones. So let's see what they look like.
Sweet potatoes are a little different than the Irish potatoes. They should be just right under that plant.
Yeah, they will be, yeah. Look, I believe our groundhog friend's been back in here.
Get in here and get him a bite.
For some reason or another, the electric netting...
The groundhog don't care about the electric netting.
The groundhog doesn't care about it at all. I mean, it's honestly going to be interesting to see if they made anything at all because it was so wet.
They was growing mud.
I don't know how wetness affects sweet potatoes.
But you can tell by looking at that ground, it's been mud down here. Can't you?
Can't get it up. Yeah, because of the clods.
Yeah.
Normally this ground don't look like it.
No, it's usually pretty
there
and
we
soft.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Perfect. It's not a giant football, honey.
It's perfect, ain't it?
Next on the list.
Yeah, well luckily we can still wait a day or two or three, and we still got dry weather for a while.
Boy, them look
Those are beautiful.
Delicious.
Look, there's another one.
So how many we get under that plant?
Unless I've missed one, we got that. Let me dig through it and see if there's anything else.
Which usually the sweet potatoes, like I said, they're usually just right under the plant. They ain't quite like Irish potatoes. My plan is I'm definitely going to can more this year.
Absolutely.
The canned ones, yeah.
Absolutely.
We thoroughly enjoyed those.
So y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to leave those laying just like that right there. Because when I was a kid, well, that's how we've always done. As long as we're not expecting rain, we leave the sweet potatoes laying out on top of the ground to cure. I'll come back down here this evening or tomorrow and pick those up because we don't have any rain at all in the forecast. Then after they've laid outside for a day or two, I'll take them and put them up where we're going to keep them for the rest of the winter. But unlike a Irish potato, you don't want to do that with an Irish potato because they'll start to turn green. These ain't going to do that.
Well, they're two different families, right?
Yeah, they're not even the same kind of...
Sweet potatoes are actually like, what are they called, tubers?
Yeah, tuber, and an Irish potato is a
root bulb or something.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's a root something.
Something like that.
I'm trying to sound smart. It ain't working. Let's dig one hill of purple one.
One hill of purples. I'm going to about bet you they ain't ready. For whatever reason, these purple ones take quite a bit longer to make than them red ones do. I got to remember where the purple ones are. Right here we go. This is what I was looking for. On this row, I had a stick stuck up to where the red one stopped and the purple ones began.
Oh, okay. Maggie's back in the mud hole.
As long as she ain't down in it, we'll be all right. I'm going to have to get me a new fork. every time I try to pry on that, I feel the handle trying to break.
That ain't no good. You've been rough on that thing.
It's old and I haven't exactly took care of it. Yeah, they ain't ready. Look at how many more roots the purple ones have versus the red ones.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they could stay till the end of the month.
Yeah, we can probably leave them till frost.
Yeah.
Or right before frost. That's definitely not ready. So.
I mean,
you could eat them.
Yeah.
But.
Not to say they ain't quite as big as we want them to be.
Them purple ones tend to get longer and more slender than the red ones. They tend to be shorter and bigger around. All right, well that's what we wanted to see. So now we know
that red sweet potatoes is on the list.
Yes, red sweet potatoes need to be high on our priority list before we get more rain.
Like I said, I just keep thinking it's winding down, but we also got chickens to process too.
I know. Look at the red leaves on the ground.
It's a pile of them, ain't it? I used to think the poplars changed colors early because of dry weather.
Well, these are maples though. Most of these are.
I wonder what that means.
I think it means that we're going to have early fall just
Is
like I've been
there.
saying. But I guess what we need to do now is pick all those peppers. And we need to put a trellis up for our green peas. It should have been done probably 2 weeks ago. But we're going to do it today, ain't we?
Yep, that's right. Later's better than never.
That's exactly right.
Look at Tiger loves them pigs.
I know.
Tiger and pigs ain't scared of you. They ain't scared of you.
I know. What do you think you're going to do, Tiger?
She ain't gonna touch that fence. That's what she gonna do.
I know she ain't. I need to go around that fence because pretty sure they got some stuff pushed up on it, killing the power on it, but I'll get that sometime or another.
I see. So we're having a time.
Are we picking everything?
I mean, might as well, and I'll work my way through them.
So you want all of them?
Anything that's ready.
Oh, we're going to have a pile of peppers.
Yeah, it'll take me a few days, but I think I'll just slowly work my way through them here.
It's amazing how many peppers you get from just a few plants.
Peppers do good. They put off.
Yeah.
And what's super cool, when I was looking through that article, they have something called cowgirl candy, which I've never heard of. It's made with sweet peppers. And they had, and I can't remember, there was like 2 other things that I had never heard of. I probably won't be making them today, but I'm definitely gonna make them. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, cowgirl candy, they got a Vaquero relish. I've never heard of that one either. And something else I thought was cool. It was another one, started with a G. Where'd it go? Oh, gaucho relish.
Called what?
Gaucho relish and Vaquero relish.
I thought you said cow choker.
Oh my gosh.
I really thought you said cow choker.
But what's even
relish.
cooler is it has ways for you to use these different relishes and pepper relishes and things in different recipes. Which, you know, because it's good to make those things, but I find myself like, well, now what do I do with it? Now that I have it, what do I do with it? But it's got all kinds of different recipes in here. Like one of them is meatloaf, and I bet that would make a killer meatloaf.
Yeah, it would.
I ain't even never thought of that.
I'm sure it would.
But again, I want to thank Backwoods Home and Self-Reliance for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in getting your own subscription, if you go through our link, you'll get 50% off. So that's a lot of information for a really cheap price. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I love them. We just got the latest Self-Reliance in the mail the other day, and I mean, when it come, you know, we always take, no matter what we're doing, when we see it in a magazine, we always take a few minutes just to glance through it and see what all is going to be in this edition.
Yeah, because it's always something useful, and it goes with the seasons, just like the pepper articles could not come at a better time.
That's right.
I mean, really. Something else I'm gonna do. Now I am gonna do this today, I think.
What?
All them habaneros over there?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna roast them on the Blackstone. I may do some habaneros and maybe a handful of sweet peppers. Either bananas or the bell, may do the bells. And I think I'm gonna dehydrate and make like a seasoning, like a roasted pepper seasoning.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
I thought so. I thought it sounded pretty good, and I've got so many. I've already made a ton of salsa.
These peppers are another thing that probably should have been done something with a while back, because we've got some now that have went backwards. But the thing is we have done stuff with these peppers throughout the time. We're just getting so many of them that's kind of hard to stay on top of it all.
Yeah, it's not hard to keep up.
And a lot of people could probably argue and say we got too much going on. And you know what? That's probably true. But I'd rather have too much going on than not enough.
That's right.
Man can't get bored. You get bored, you start getting in trouble.
That's about the truth.
It ain't like we've really lost anything not doing them yet. You're still gonna have probably more peppers than you're ever gonna need.
Yep.
We even give peppers away. My grandma's picked some of them. My mama picked a few of them.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people around here don't much like peppers.
And yeah, a lot of people don't care nothing for them.
Not to this extent. But I think they're fun to grow, and they're such beautiful plants.
Yeah, I think peppers are probably one of the prettiest things in the garden, besides a nice old patch of sweet corn. See what I'm talking about? That's just happened today. That actually fell over last night. And so yeah, next year, if my peppers are gonna grow like this again next year, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to hold them up. If y'all see me throw one down, it's because it's got a few bad spots on it. But boy, I'm telling you, I ain't never had no peppers look no better than these right here have. We usually struggle to get poblano peppers. And I guess they really like the rain this year that we've had, because we have picked so many poblanos this year. And still, I mean, the plants are loaded.
And the bell peppers.
The bell peppers too, they have been absolutely
We've never grown.
Beautiful.
We've never had an overabundance of bell peppers.
We do this year.
And that is one thing. I mean, and look at them. It ain't like they're little. Look.
Oh, I know, they're beautiful. Look at that. But I think these are supposed to be the yellow ones.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Look at
I
them.
know. I'm gonna pick that.
I wish I'd have had them to put in my salsa.
It'd been pretty, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They hadn't started turning at that point.
All right, I'm going up here to the habaneros.
Well, I'm about to come that way because
now my cayennes, just leave them, and we'll just do the whole plant like we usually do.
That's the biggest plant of cayennes we've ever had. So a lot of y'all been asking about the Mad Hatter. We have one in here, and it's plumb full, but it's been so slow about making peppers this year.
Yeah, last year it was the most prolific, the earliest on out of all the peppers, and this year it's been the opposite. It has been the slowest one out of all of them. I ain't even picked none of them yet.
You putting the
I'm just
habaneros in this?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get up in here with them.
Are you gonna get them on that side?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, do they have to be red, or do you take some green ones too?
No, just get the red or the orange ones.
Just the reds. Yeah, these have been a little bit different. Even though they were the same seeds as the ones we planted last year, these have been red, and the ones we had last year were orange.
And they're bigger. Look.
They don't even smell hot.
Oh, they're hot.
Oh, I know they are.
You'll feel them on. Don't rub your eye after picking them.
I'm not.
Ask me how I know.
So, you know, being in this situation right here where we probably, you know, I mean, I think it's obvious we could have took a little bit better care of this pepper plant than we did. Wouldn't you say so, Megan?
Somewhat.
I mean, we could have come out here and prevented this thing from splitting and falling over. We could have. And the reason we hadn't is because we've been so busy we ain't had time to do it. I mean, you know, stuff like this sometimes gets put on the back burner. And just like I've been busy with hay, I mean, that takes priority over stuff. So sometimes stuff like this, you just let it go. But the point I'm trying to make here is it's been 2 different videos, and it's only been 2 comments from 2 separate people that got me thinking on something. And you know, that's the cool thing about y'all commenting and interacting with us. I mean, I love it. But those comments pretty much said, I mean, I don't know exactly, I can't remember, but the gist of them was, y'all have too much going on, and you should cut back and just take better care of the smaller things, and let some of this other stuff go. And that got me thinking, are they, you know, should we really do that? Because, you know, sometimes some of this stuff can get out of hand. And it's just the facts of life, because we do have a lot of stuff going on. So I thought it would be good to discuss that, because you know what? Some of y'all might be in the same situation. And my opinion is, I think one of those videos was the sweet corn video where we picked this last sweet corn. And the weeds pretty much took that garden. And they said you should have just kept your one garden by the house and took care of it better. And so that got me thinking, should I have done that? Because, you know, I want to do the best I can. But you know what? If I hadn't have planted that garden down there, we wouldn't have had that extra picking of sweet corn. It's plain and simple. Yeah, it did get out of hand. Yeah, the weeds took it. But we still got a harvest of sweet corn off of it that we wouldn't have had we only relied on this garden out here beside the house.
And it was delicious.
And it
might
was.
I add.
It was delicious. So, you know, I kind of think about that. You know, you can't make it if you don't plant it. And yes, you can get carried away and plant too much. But you worry about that when it comes. If you have to let it go, just let it go. What does it matter?
Yeah, what does it hurt? Nothing.
It doesn't hurt a thing. But the reality is, if you don't put it in the ground, you're not going to get anything. So I would rather put too much in the ground and have it to the point that I can't look after it all than I had not planted enough and take really, really good care of just that little patch. And that's just my way of thinking on it. Some people's minds don't work that way. I am the type of person that I stay motivated by having lots and lots of things to do. If I only had a couple of things to take care of, I'd probably get lazy. And I'd sit around and I wouldn't do nothing. And then I wouldn't take care of them either. And that's just my personality. That's just the way I am. It's the way my mind is wired. But being behind and I don't want to say overwhelmed, because at no points do I ever feel overwhelmed. But
you can't let it overwhelm
you. Yeah, you can't let it overwhelm you. That's the thing. You just have to do it. And I think, you know, like I said, I just wanted to kind of bring that up because it actually got me thinking big time. You know, instead of letting that comment, you know, somewhat discourage me, it actually honestly inspired me. Like, am I doing too much?
Like, our goal in all this is we grow as much of our own food as we can.
Yeah, and it usually works out.
Yeah, that's why we grow so much.
Right. And I'm going to tell you, at least...
And it makes wintertime that much sweeter because you get to sit down and breathe and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, you get to eat good through the winter, that's for sure. But it, you know, I'm going to say at least once a year, at least one of our little patches of whatever we've got planted gets taken over by weeds, or we have some kind of big failure with it or something. But each year it's just a little bit different situation. And this year our problem was rain. We had so much rain that it just made it hard to keep weeds out of that garden down there. But you know, it's kind of where I wanted to go with that, though, is, you know, in case some of y'all are in the same situation where you've just got so much going on and you feel like you can't breathe. I think we all know how you feel. And just know that it'll all be all right. And like I said, we still got us a really good sweet corn harvest out of that we would not have got had we not planted it.
Even though it didn't look the prettiest, picturesque.
I know what it was. It wasn't the weeds. It was the fact that I never sprayed it for worms. That's what got that comment up. Yeah. It just hit me. And
we still got an excellent harvest. And what did get eat up by worms, the pigs, man, they didn't complain.
And actually, surprisingly, the worms wasn't even that bad in it.
Yeah.
And me personally, I would rather have something that I didn't spray anyways. That's just my 2 cents on it. So, there you go. If you are feeling overwhelmed, feel like you can't do it, don't give up on it. Definitely don't give up on it. But just tackle little things at a time. Tackle one little thing at a time, because if you try to tackle a bunch of things at one time, you will get overwhelmed and you will feel like you're not getting anything done. But if you tackle little things at a time, and you know, I'm just talking about little things, just like here we are picking these peppers.
Today is for peppers.
Today is for peppers. We're going to take care of these peppers today, and at the end of the day, hopefully we can look back and say, all right, that's something that needed to be done that we can knock off our list now.
But that's all, I mean, that's, besides picking the popcorn or whatever.
That's our main goal.
That's our, you know, I'm not going to try to be preserving anything else today. Like,
right.
Today is all about peppers. The next, actually, probably 2 or 3 days is going to be about peppers, but it ain't no use to break my neck over it.
It ain't no use to fret over it.
Nah.
It just is what it is. But just know, if you don't put this stuff in the ground and you don't plant it, you definitely ain't going to have it.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Andy's words to live by.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just kind of felt...
That's the truth.
For some reason or another, I really wanted to mention that today, even though it's been a few videos back. I just really wanted to talk about that today because of this. I mean, it's obvious that we could have done just a little better with these peppers. This could have been prevented had we not had so much going on.
But I think that's the big thing with our channel, though, because I think sometimes, I know especially like on social media, things are meant to look glamorous and perfect and like a picture out of a magazine, you know, and that's wonderful if you can keep it that way. But the reality is we both work. I homeschool the kids. Andy works 40, 50 hours a week, and we do the YouTube stuff, and you know, we're just real people, and
we're just real people doing this thing here, and we don't claim to be professionals.
Yeah, like none of this stuff looks like something comes out of a magazine.
To be honest with y'all, most time we just pull what we do out of the hat and run with it.
Yep.
Like, I mean,
it's the story of our life.
It is, and so far that concept has got us to where we are now. We just do little things and run with it and work at it and give it our best. If we fail, we fail. If we succeed, we succeed. Just like with this YouTube channel. It takes a lot of effort to do what we do with this YouTube channel, but we never gave up on it. And we just kept on going.
And did the best we knew how to do.
Did the absolute best we knew how to do. And it, you know, it is what it is now. And so, it's just like that with gardening. You do what you can do. You do the best you can do at it. But you always have to have that mindset that you're not going to have anything if you don't plant it. And I look at this gardening stuff, even though it may fail, I look at this gardening stuff as an investment into our future. Because I'm not going to get something directly off of this pepper plant as soon as I plant it. I'll be getting it a couple months down the road. So it's almost like an investment.
And guess what? Even though it looks ugly,
we still got a return on our investment right here. And it's like that with anything. Everything that we do in life, we don't do it for today. We do it for tomorrow. And if you can keep that mindset of don't worry about today, think about tomorrow, I think no matter what you do, you'll be successful in it. Because there's a lot of this stuff that takes effort, it takes time, and you don't get an immediate return on it. But even with little effort, you can still get some kind of return on your investment.
Yep. Amen.
So, amen. That's enough with the prep talk. Let's go. All right. As far as these peppers, are you going to do this now, or do you want to go try to put the trellis on them peas?
Let's go trellis the peas. We'll eat some lunch, and then I might stick these on the Blackstone.
I mean, unless I'm wrong, I really don't think trellising them peas is going to take long.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll go do these peas, Maggie, and then I'll fix us some lunch, okay?
Just gonna lay it out here on the porch for now.
For now, yeah.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. What I'm doing right here is probably overkill for green peas. But it's all I got to work with. I feel like using cattle panels would probably be a little bit better. But instead of cattle panels, we're going to be using the Hortonova netting. Same netting I used on my black-eyed peas. And considering the fact that green peas aren't near as heavy as those black-eyed peas are, shouldn't take near as many posts on each row. And you can see I got some soaker hoses laid out here. It's crazy to think that less than a month ago, everything was at the point where I couldn't imagine watering anything. And here we are just a few weeks later, and I'm having to water things. It's crazy how it changes so quick. While I'm hammering in post, they over here fooling with a horse. That's y'all's thing, ain't it?
Just moral support. She tells me what to do. She takes care of him. She cleans his feet about once a week. He ain't got much in there. He's gonna get tired.
Alright. Try to this one right here. But Mel, last time Tom did that one, he got a therapist foot.
Yeah.
But this one, he doesn't.
He was coming with you.
What in the world?
Oh. What did you do?
I don't know. Somehow it's got knotted up.
Hold on. Calm down. Calm down.
The ends come off of it and it messed it up.
Calm down. Easy.
You might have it there. I thought we was going to use this Hortonova
There we
netting.
go. There we go. There it is.
There we go.
What happened to it? How did it get like that?
It got rained on
Oh.
and the end come off of it.
Oh.
I think that's what happened.
Hang on. It's
There we go.
twisted.
No, leave it folded up for now. Because this netting is too tall for these T-posts.
So leave it like that?
Yeah, leave it like that until I get it rolled out.
All right.
I would have preferred to have cattle panels. But I'm not going to go buy cattle. Oh, no. I'm not going to go buy cattle panels just to trellis these peas that may not make nothing anyways.
Now.
I believe this is 48-inch netting, and I mean we ain't got no 4 foot of post sticking out of the ground here, so we're just gonna run with what we got. There we go.
That's better.
That's looking better.
Yeah.
There you go. So we'll just leave the top piece kind of folded over.
Yeah. Like that?
I'm gonna tell you, if I can get it closer, I need to get it closer. Them right there are a little bit too far away. We'll have to train them.
They'll grab it.
We'll have to train them to grow up, but they won't never make it that far.
They'll grab it.
The next go around, when we get to the next net, we need to have it closer. This netting is extremely easy to use. I think the biggest problem with this netting is taking the mess down, because it's almost impossible to get your plants and vines and everything
out the net.
Out of the net. So reusing it, I mean, unless you got more patience than I do, reusing it is not an option.
All right, where do you want me to put it?
Put it right there. It almost holds itself. Just wrapping it around the post.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks pretty anyway. Don't it?
Yeah, it does. Put it right there through my fingers.
Like that?
Uh-uh.
Well, I did what you said.
Right there. One
I
string
did.
over. One string over. Yeah, on our next run, we need to fix this to where it's closer, because, like, this is going to work. They're just going to have to get a little bit taller, and then we'll fold them up to where they can fit that. Get on this side of the post.
Uh-oh.
I got a mess again.
What happened?
Let this be a lesson to everybody to not let your
Yep.
roll of netting fall apart.
I think you need to quit pulling that whatever you're pulling.
This?
I think you're tying it worse.
I don't know, it was working good earlier.
Hang on, Maggie. We're having issues.
What the?
That's what I said. Hang on, you're making it worse. Here. Hang on. Let's assess this situation and look at it closely. So hold on. Patience.
What's patience? What does that mean?
Look. Patience. Now.
Right here's where it's supposed to be coming off.
I got it. I know. Patience.
Like I said, what does that mean? Good thing it's still not middle of the summer, because this grapevine would be growed over here towards it and running on it too.
Yeah.
It should be done growing by now though.
Good job.
I think it's always so fun here since I
Put a zip tie right there to hold all that together.
Look here.
Yeah.
Sun's always in my way.
The sun?
Yeah.
You're so short you have to look up at everything,
Trying to
don't
block it, but the shadow ain't going right.
you? In some ways this feels like a waste of time.
Why?
I don't know. Because it's got my doubts we're actually going to make a crop.
If it's a waste of time, we've only wasted just a few minutes. It ain't been too long.
I know.
It ain't summertime hot though.
It's not summertime wind either.
Hey, don't you want to put one up here?
Mama will get it. Me and you come on to these.
Mama got it.
I'm going to get back over here and tie after
Are you leaving us?
Not yet, she ain't. Tessie's going when we get done. You got to get back to your horse, ain't you?
Well, good job. Thank you for helping, ma'am. You want a grape for a treat? Daddy said some of them was right.
You got it. There is hopefully the future green pea crop for this fall. Like y'all have heard us say many times in the past, this is a gamble just like everything else. If it turns cold really soon, like below freezing really soon, then chances are we won't have no peas. That's exactly what happened to us last year. However, if the weather plays right and cooperates with us, we stand the potential to have an amazing pea crop right here. Alright, so here's our popcorn patch. We've showed it several times in the past. You can see it's starting to dry down. Right here's what you want to look for though. When that husk is dry and brown like that, your corn can be pretty much, it's ready to be picked. No matter if the stalk's dry or not. long as that husk is dry, your corn's normally dry.
And I do want to say, because I think a lot of people get, especially that aren't familiar with corn, they get confused about when this does not go for sweet corn.
Exactly.
Yeah, this.
You pick sweet corn is almost a totally different
Yeah.
type of food. This is more like field corn. You pick it when it's dry.
Don't leave your sweet corn until it looks like that.
You
That's what I'm saying.
You leave your sweet corn till it looks like that. Well, you ain't gonna have nothing fit to eat.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I'm thinking is we start right here and work our way out. Since this is closest to the woods, if deers are gonna get in it, most likely it's gonna be these first rows right here first.
Agreed.
And if we don't get it all done, then what's more that way away from the woods is what'll be left.
Are we gonna shuck it?
Might as well. Hey, here comes Jacob.
Right on time.
Jacob's been with Papa all morning. And when he seen us go by, he knew it was time to start picking corn. And yes, you know, this is how this works. I told Jacob, I said, Jacob, popcorn is your favorite snack. You know, he's got to be up here helping us pick it.
Because the youngin' eats his weight in popcorn.
Exactly. Some people might not think that sounds fair, but it's kind of how I look at it. If he wants it, then he's got to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Absolutely. That's the same concept when I was growing up. It'd be 5,000 degrees outside. My daddy look at me and say, you want these horses, you're going to pick up this hay.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We all love the popcorn. That's not what I'm saying. But I think Jacob is our biggest popcorn advocate we have. All right.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, but.
So look, Maggie, let's show Jacob, both of y'all look here what we're going to do. You can break it out of the shuck just like that right there now.
Okay.
That one's kind of rough looking, and we're going to have some rough looking ones. I do know that. Let's save them all, and if we want to sort through them later, we can.
Okay.
Unless there just ain't no corn on them. Then
Yeah, unless it's just junk.
y'all got good judgment, though.
Hey, Daddy, you talking about tiny? Look at this thing.
Yeah, there's going to be some tiny ones in here. That's Japanese hullus is a small corn.
It's worth it, though.
I know, it's super good. I can't wait to have fresh popcorn.
Oh, I know you can't. Yeah, that ain't even no count.
Hey, y'all too, if you find some really pretty ones, like that are just kind of like picture perfect, we will save them and put them in the fair.
I don't know if it's got to have the shuck on it or not. I know Indian corn got to have the shuck on it.
What, from the fair?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen a really pretty, you know, like one that I would consider taking yet. If I do, I'll break the whole thing out. You're talking about take to the fair, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make me a pile right there.
What, a bad one?
Bad ones.
Come on! I can do it fast.
Can you? Get down there and look at them pretty little red flowers climbing that corn. See 'em?
I see 'em.
Ain't they pretty? I ain't never seen no morning glories that look like that. Okay.
Right there is what you'd almost call a perfect ear of this Japanese hullus. They can be longer than that, but as far as there's no bug damage, there's no nothing. You know, we don't spray this popcorn with anything. Just like most of the time, we don't spray any of our sweet corn. We do the popcorn the same way. We don't spray it, and that one right there is about as good as you're gonna get doing it that way. But I think this one's one of the ones I'm going to lay to the side, and we'll lay it to the side for the fair.
And it's just all in fun. I
It
mean, what
is.
do you win, $5 or something?
Yeah, you win $5 per entry if you're first place.
But it's fun.
It is
Anyway.
fun. It gives it.
And it helps the fair out. People don't get into that stuff anymore. And that's one thing they told me last time we entered corn. They're like, thank you so much for bringing something to put in the fair.
Yeah, because sadly enough, for the last few years, I mean, there's only been just maybe 1 or 2 entries of field corn. I mean, people don't do that no more. And you know, it is an agricultural fair, and the agricultural side of it is fading away quick.
Yep.
Back at it.
Are y'all fighting? What are y'all fighting for? Just cause? Cause y'all love each other?
I done dumped out mine.
All right. Dang, you got your bucket plumb full, ain't you?
This one, I was bound determined I was gonna make it to the end.
Who's this one?
This Maggie's.
That's chicken food.
Oh, that's the chicken bucket?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna set it in the bed of the Kubota.
You should put it in my cooler basket.
There you go. That's a great idea.
Wait, hold on, Daddy. I just remembered. I still had my water in here.
Let me pour it.
You can.
This ain't away from ice to being super hot.
Well, there's 6 rows of popcorn. Might not look like a whole lot, but we still got 5 more rows to go.
That's still a whole lot better than last year.
Right here's the type of corn that's coming from this closest end out here. And I mean, that's about as good as you can ask for.
Especially with this Japanese horse, because it don't get big no way.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, I know some of this looks bad right here, but once we shell it and clean it,
You won't never know.
you'll never know it.
Nope.
Because all we'll have left in is the pretty kernels. So
And we'll show you that when that time
when that
comes.
time gets here, it'll
Yep.
be a while. Oh, and also, when you pick popcorn, this is not poppable yet.
Yes.
It has to dry before it's poppable.
We were so disappointed the very first year we grew popcorn. We were so excited, and we went and we picked it and shelled it like immediately, all on the same day, and went home and tried to pop it, and it didn't pop but like 2 kernels, and we said, what did we do?
Yeah, so I think I ended up calling my grandma
You
to see
did.
what I'd done
Yeah.
wrong, and
Yeah.
and she told me it had to dry. And so, I mean, I guess that's kind of common
Well,
sense, but we just didn't know.
Well, it wasn't wet. I mean, it was like this,
Right.
and we thought it was dry enough, but
But the moisture content inside the kernel was still too high for it to pop.
yeah. Well, we were so disappointed that night. I won't ever forget that. So I'm going to mainly be roasting my habaneros and making me like a hot pepper seasoning that I can put in my food. And while I've got this thing up and running, I'm also going to go ahead and just fix my supper out here on this. I've got some chicken breast. I made chicken and dumplings last night, and I cut the chicken breast off the whole chicken before I boiled it and shredded it and everything, so I could have those for another meal. And so I'm going to grill those chicken breasts, and we'll cut those up and put them on some tacos here in a little bit. Boy, don't it smell good.
Gosh, yeah, it smells good.
Just don't breathe in too deep. It'll take your breath.
Peppers smell good like that. But now, when you go to dehydrating them things,
No, you come over here and take you a deep breath.
I just
Yeah.
did. I got it. Oh, God.
I told you.
Yeah.
This is why we're doing it out here.
Well, even when you go to dehydrating them, like,
No, I'm going to dehydrate them outside.
yeah, it's
I'm
going to
gonna-
have to be done outside.
Yeah, I'm going to set my dehydrator out. Set up these peppers and put on there. And y'all, don't forget, we want to thank Backwoods Home Magazine for sponsoring today's video. And if you're interested in all things self-reliance, living off the land, or just enjoy reading about that kind of stuff, y'all will enjoy it. Get 50% off from our link in the description.
Best magazine out there.
I know that's right.
I know magazines aren't something that's really popular anymore. Most of the time, everything's online, and yeah, you can just about look up anything online you want to look up. But I think it's nice to actually still be able to sit down and in your chair and read a magazine.
Yeah, and old ones that I bought years ago, because this ain't just something new.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
information doesn't go out of date.
No, and it's not something new that me and Andy just started reading because they wanted to sponsor our videos. This is, we've read Backwoods Home forever.
Yep. It's always nice to have something you can put up on the bookshelf and pull out and refer to.
Yep. But anyways, guys, I guess that's going to about wrap up today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you might have learned a little something. And anyways, till we see y'all on the next one.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.
Well, I tell you, that Blackstone comes in handy doing this type of work on it.
Yeah, it does.
Even though,
Keeps it from stinking up the house too bad.
yeah, I mean, we don't use it a lot, but when it comes to this right here, that's the way to do it.
Yep, I agree.
But it's gonna run me out still, even though we're out here on the porch. My goodness.
It's rough, ain't it?
Yeah, that'll take your breath.
Just don't breathe. Hold your breath.
Huh?
Hold your breath.
Well, I can't hold it myself. Oh, God. He went down my throat. Amazing how something so good
Can hurt
be
you so
so
bad.
lethal.